Hello everyone, welcome to NCRT Class 8th Science MCQs part 1 of the video. So this video is important for all the government exams. So let's start with the questions. Question number 1. Consider the following statements. Statement A. Kharif crops are grown in the winter season. Statement B. Rabi crops are grown in the rainy season. Which of the following statements above are correct? Let's look into the options. Option number 1, only A is correct. Option number 2, only B is correct. Option number 3, both A and B is correct. Option number 4, none of the above. So if you look into the Kharif crops are grown in the rainy season or in the summer season, not in the winter season. So statement A is incorrect. Also, Rabi crops are not grown in the rainy season. So statement B is also incorrect. So the correct option will be option number 4, that is none of the above is the correct option. Option number 4 is the correct option, that is none of the above. Question number 2. Which of the following is a Kharif crop? Options are option A soybean, option B mustard, option C linseed, option D cotton. Let's look into the options. Option number 1, only A and C is correct. Option number 2, only B and D is correct. Option number 3, only A and D is correct. Option number 4, only B and C is correct. So the Kharif crops are grown in the summers, and the correct option will be option number 3, that is A and D. A and D is the correct option, that is soya bean and cotton. These two are the crops which are grown in those seasons, and it is a Kharif crop. So correct option will be only A and D. Now we will move to question number 3. Which of the following methods below helps in increasing the soil fertility? Number A, crop rotation. Number B, adding manures. Option C, that is tilling. And number D, irrigation. Let's look into the options. Only A, B and D is correct. Option number 1. Option number 2, only B, C and D is correct. Option number 3, only A, B and C is correct. Or option number 4, all of the above. So the soil fertility increases with the method of crop rotation. So A is totally correct. Also, if we will add the manures, as we also started listening about the organic farming, so adding manures will increase the soil nutrients, which further increase the soil fertility. So B is also correct. Also, tilling will also help in increasing the soil fertility. So C is also correct. But when it comes to irrigation, irrigation has nothing to do with the soil fertility. So D is an incorrect statement. So the correct option will be option number 3, that is only A, B and C is correct. So the correct option will be option number 3, that is only A, B and C. Now question number 4, consider the following statements. Statement A, it enhances the water holding capacity of the soil. Statement B, it makes the soil porous, due to which exchange of gases becomes easy. Statement C, it increases the number of friendly microbes. Statement D, it improves the texture of the soil. Which of the following statements are correct with respect to manure uses? Let's look into the options. Option number 1, only A, C and D is correct. Option number 2, only B, C and D is correct. Option number 3, only B, C and A is correct. Or option number 4, all of the above. So when it comes to the uses of manures, it increases the soil fertility, as we know with the previous question. Also, it helps in increasing the water holding capacity of the soil. So A is totally correct. Also, it makes the soil porous, due to which there are exchange of gases, and plants like leguminous plants, these plants can be grown very easily on those soils. So B is also correct. Also, it increases the number of friendly microbes. So C is also correct. And also it helps in improving the soil texture. When it comes to increasing the soil fertility, at last the soil texture also gets improved. So D is also correct. So all the statements are correct above. Hence, the correct option will be option number 4, that is all of the above. So all of the above is the correct option. Now question number 5. Consider the following below. A. Moat. B. Chain pump. C. Rahat. D. Dhekli. The above names are used for which of the following below? Number 1, irrigation. Number 2, types of plugging. Number 3, scientific names of crops. Number 4, none of the above. So these are the names given to the irrigation. So the correct option will be option number 1, that is irrigation. Moat, chain pump, Rahat, Dhekli, these are the names given to the irrigation. So these are the different names of the word irrigation. So the correct option is option number 1, that is irrigation. Now question number 6. Which of the following is or are microorganisms? A. Bacteria. B. Fungi. C. Protozoa. D. Algae. Let's look into the options. Option number 1, only A and B is correct. Option number 2, only A, B and C is correct. Option number 3, only A, C and D is correct. Option number 4, all of the above are correct. So microorganisms are those tiny living beings which cannot be seen through our naked eyes and requires microscope to look into. So if we look into the options given, so of course bacteria is a type of microorganism. Also many fungi is also a type, also comes in the category of microorganisms. So B is also correct. So and protozoa is also some of the categories of protozoas are microorganisms. So C is also correct. And also some species of algae, they also comes in the category of microorganism. So as all the statements above are correct, so the correct option will be option number 4, that is all of the above is the correct option. Option number 4 is the correct option. Now question number 7. Consider the following. There are the disease given and through which it is caused. So you have to just look into. So let's look into the A option. Polio, which is a disease, it's mentioned that caused by virus. B. Malaria, it's mentioned that it is caused by protozoa. And C. Tuberculosis, it is mentioned that it is caused by viruses. So which of the following pairs above are correct? Let's look into the options. Option number 1, only A and C is correct. Option number 2, only A and B is correct. Option number 3, only B and C is correct, or option number 4, all of the above. So polio is a type of disease which is caused by viruses, so A is totally correct. Also malaria is caused by protozoa, so B is also correct. But when it comes to option number C, tuberculosis is not caused by viruses, it is caused by bacteria. So C is an incorrect option. So the correct option will be A and B. So second is the correct option. Option number second is the correct option. That is only A and B is the right pair. So A and B is the right pair. Now question number 8, consider the following statements. Statement A, conversion of sugar into alcohol is called fermentation. Statement B, fermentation can also be used to prepare medicine. Statement C, fermentation can occur only in aerobic respiration. Which of the following statement above are correct? Let's look into the options. Option number 1, only A and B is correct. Option number 2, only B and C is correct. Option number 3, only A and C is correct. Or option number 4, all of the above. So when it's come to the process of fermentation, statement A is totally correct, that the conversion of sugar into alcohol is known as fermentation. Also fermentation is also used to prepare some medicines, so B is also correct. But when it comes to statement C, it's mentioned that fermentation can occur only in aerobic respiration. That's not totally correct. Fermentation can also take place in an anaerobic respiration through modern techniques. So C is a incorrect statement. So the correct option will be only A and B is the correct option. That is option number 1 is correct here. That is only A and B is correct. Now question number 9, consider the following statement. Female Anopheles mosquito carries the parasite of malaria. This is statement A. Statement B, female Andes mosquito acts as a carrier of dengue. Statement C, all mosquito breeds in water. Which of the above statement are correct? Let's look into the options. Option number 1, only A and B is correct. Option number 2, only B and C is correct. Option number 3, only A and C is correct. Option number 4, all of the above. So when we look into statement A, female Anopheles mosquitoes are responsible for causing malaria and they carries a parasite. So statement A is totally correct. You have to just comment that what type of parasite they carry. Just comment in the comment box. Statement B is also correct, as female Andes mosquitoes are responsible for causing dengue. When it comes to statement C, all mosquito breeds in water, of course it's totally correct. All the mosquito breeds in water, so all the statement above are correct. So option number 4 is the correct option, that is all of the above is the correct option. So the correct option will be all of the above. Now question number 10, which of the following involved in nitrogen fixation? Let's look into the options. Option A, rhizobium. Option B, penicillium. Option C, paramecium. Option D, none of the above. So it's very easy to answer. So the correct option will be option number A, that is rhizobium is the correct option, which is responsible for nitrogen fixation and these are present in the root nodules of leguminous plants, which helps in the nitrogen fixation. So the correct option will be option A, that is rhizobium. Now the last question of this video lecture, question number 11, which of the following plant disease is caused by bacteria? Let's look into the options. Option A, citrus canker. Option B, rust of wheat. Option C, yellow vein mosaic of okra. Option D, none of the above. So the plant disease which is caused by bacteria is, the correct option will be option number A, that is citrus canker, which is caused through bacteria. So A is the correct option. So I hope that you have liked this video and do subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much.